On August 10th, 2026, the United States Senate fought through the night over government funding, Russia's sanctions, and a controversial confirmation. This legislative chaos seems like distant noise, but for builders, it hides three critical lessons about cash flow, global supply chains, and the true cost of broken trust. On August 10th, 2026, the United States Senate stayed awake all night. They fought over amendments. They argued about a government funding bill. They debated Russia's sanctions. They even tangled over a College Sports Act and a highly controversial confirmation. To most people watching from Morocco, this looks like distant political noise. It feels completely irrelevant to daily life. But if you're a founder, a freelancer, or an independent builder, this chaos hides three concrete lessons. The mechanisms behind this legislative gridlock directly impact global markets. They affect supply chains and revenue streams worldwide. We need to look past the headlines and the political theater. We must understand the second-order effects of American political instability. When a most powerful economy in the world stalls, it creates a vacuum. That vacuum presents opportunities for those watching closely. Let us break down what this midnight chaos actually means for your business. The threat of a government shutdown is not just American drama. It is a stark reminder for every single business. External events can freeze your revenue overnight without warning. The Senate eventually passed a funding bill through December. But the 11th hour gridlock shows how fragile institutional certainty really is. You cannot rely on a single market or a single client type. What should you do to protect your operation? You need to keep at least 6 months of operating expenses in liquid reserves. This is your survival buffer against the unknown. If your clients are in markets tied to United States policy, like tech, defense, or logistics, you must hedge with diverse revenue streams. Consider the Moroccan software founder who shifted 30% of his client base to Asia after the 2025 tariff scares. That was a smart move. You must anticipate policy shocks. You must build a financial moat before the crisis hits. The Senate passed new Russia sanctions. This might seem like a distant foreign policy decision, but it reshuffles global supply chains yet again. Every time sanctions hit, European buyers scramble for new partners. They need alternatives to their current suppliers immediately. This is where local opportunity emerges from global chaos. Moroccan exporters are perfectly positioned to capture this market share. Companies dealing in agriculture, phosphate derivatives, and textiles can step in. They can fill the gaps left by disrupted trade routes. The second-order effect here is a long-term shift in trade relationships. Once a European buyer switches to a Moroccan supplier and the quality holds up, that contract often stays. The initial panic creates a permanent foothold. You must position your export business as the stable, reliable alternative. The chaos in Eastern Europe forces a restructuring of global logistics. You could be the beneficiary if you're ready to scale. The same logic that applies to physical exports also applies to digital services. Global uncertainty forces companies to cut costs rapidly. The United States and European startups suddenly need to tighten their belts. They look for cheaper talent that still maintains high quality. Remote workers in Morocco offer a distinct advantage. The cost of living is lower, making rates highly competitive. The time zones overlap significantly with Europe. This makes real-time collaboration easy and efficient. If you're a web developer or an artificial intelligence consultant, you should target these Western startups. They are actively looking to North Africa to reduce their burn rate. The mechanism here is simple labor arbitrage accelerated by economic fear. When funding gets tight in the West, talent gets cheaper. But you're not just offering a discount. You are offering geopolitical stability. You are offering a safe harbor for their digital infrastructure. You must market yourself as the resilient choice. The Epstein Files rollout under Todd Blanche was a complete disaster. It was a total dumpster fire. Victims were harmed. Transparency was totally absent. Trust evaporated instantly. For a startup, your reputation is the only thing you truly own. One broken promise to a customer can undo months of goodwill. You cannot buy back trust once it is gone. The Weaponization Fund is another example. It is a $1.8 billion slush fund for those wronged by the Department of Justice. This shows how government overreach creates long-term credibility damage. As a builder, you must avoid any business model that relies on opaque compensation or legal loopholes. It always catches up with you eventually. The second-order effect of bad faith is permanent exile from your market. Your customers will remember how you acted when things got tough. Transparency is not just a buzzword. It is your core asset. Political uncertainty is now the absolute norm. You must build buffers constantly. The chaos in the United States and Europe is Africa's opportunity. You must position yourself as the reliable alternative. Trust is your only real asset. You must protect it like cash. Next time you read about Senate gridlock, do not just scroll past. Stop and analyze the situation carefully. Ask yourself what the ripple effect will be on your specific industry. Ask where the opening is. Then act on that information. Watch the voting records. Watch the sanctions lists. Watch the funding deadlines. These macro events dictate micro realities. They decide which startups survive and which fail. The builders who win are the ones who see the political noise as a signal. They translate legislative failure into commercial advantage. They turn global anxiety into local contracts. That is how you build a resilient business in 2026. Watch the upcoming December funding deadline closely. Watch the enforcement of the new Russia sanctions. These specific events will trigger the next wave of global market shifts. Prepare your buffers and position your services now.